So a lot of Epstein files have been coming out lately, but this one I felt like it was just too much to overlook. Some anons here found something rather interesting. The Department of Justice released some of these Epstein files and then quickly took them down. So there was a PDF document that went up on the website on justice.gov, and then shortly after, it was deleted. And some anons found this. The original version was archived by the Wayback Machine. And what I think is most likely is that some diversity hire, most likely, uploaded these files mistakenly because it was too much and we weren't supposed to know. But nevertheless, they did get posted. And now that is one good thing about DEI, diversity hires, and affirmative action, is that it causes incompetence in the government. And whenever the government has incompetence, that's in our best interest because ultimately we are the ones who are at their mercy and under their boot. So if you go to the Department of Justice webpage, this is what you see. Page not found. It's gone. Nothing to see here, goy cattle. It's gone. Nothing. But luckily, it is on the Wayback Machine, and it is on the Epstein Wiki. But the version on the Epstein Wiki is actually more censored than the original version that was published by the Justice Department, which was archived by the Wayback Machine. Even the Epstein Wiki thought this document was so fucking gross that they had to put extra censorship because they didn't want that filth on their site. Now, I'm going to go over the version that's on the Wayback Machine, and I'm going to have to censor it. Not just because it's YouTube, but because it's so gross, I don't even fucking want to disgrace anyone with the files that are on here. But let's jump into it. So this is the first one. Remember, guys, back when they were saying, "Oh, Epstein's not a pedo. These were teens. These were teens, goy. He's actually a hebephile. That's not a pedophile. He's not that bad, goy. He's not that bad. And in fact, he's cool. Epstein's cool. Look. Nick Fuentes is wearing the Epstein shirt. Epstein has vril, guys. He's got the aura. He's out there in Epstein Island. This little pleasure castle. Real cool Epstein. So thanks for that. Thanks for that, Nick Fuentes. Anyway, yep. They were just late teens, goy. They weren't actual children. Right. Well, that's dead in the water. Dead in the fucking water. Here's more of them, and there are so many of these photos. So many of them. Right, but some of them they're harder to see because they are censored, thankfully. But then like you can tell these are not women of age or even close to age. Right? Is this one of the late teens goipers? Is that right, goipers? Epstein was super cool, right, goipers? Tell me that this is an image of a woman who is even fucking close to adult age. Tell me that. Tell me that, goipers. Nick Fuentes fans. There's more. Even more. I mean, it keeps on going. This guy was a degenerate, right? She's 17? Is that right, Goypers? She must be around 17, right? Because he's cool. He's got the riz and all that stuff about Epstein, trafficking kids and being part of the Mossad. That's just fake. Trump said it himself. That the Epstein files are a hoax. Trump said it. It's a hoax. These aren't real. It's probably AI generated, right? Right, Goypers? I mean, this is... I don't even want to keep on going with these. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, this has to be censored. I can't even show this version. I can't even show it. Tell me for one fucking second that this woman is in her late teens. Why am I even saying woman? It's a little girl. Probably like 8 or 9 years old. But they were all late teens. They knew what they were doing. They were like 17. They knew. Isn't that right? You can tell Epstein was excited here because he's taken a lot of photos in this bathtub. I mean, like a third of them are just him in this bathtub with this tiny little girl. Right? And then I guess this is one of his tennis courts. More pictures. I mean, and God only knows what the hell this was. He's got more of him. Although, to be fair, this looks like a photocopy of an old magazine. Yep, keeps on going. Keeps on going. I mean, these were all women that in girls, little girls that he had trafficked, right? And these were girls who were, they were given out to high-level elites. I mean, Trump met his wife through Epstein. Epstein introduced Melania to Trump. So I don't want to hear any of that bullshit about how, Trump hated Epstein. Trump hated Epstein, guys. That's Trump liking Epstein and working with Epstein. That's just a Democrat hoax. Don't even say that bullshit. Don't even say that. Right? These were models who were trafficked as little girls and groomed into this and then handed out to elites. That's what was happening. Plain and simple. Well, I mean, and get this. Groypers, Nick Fuentes fans, it's super normal. Everyone I know has a framed photo of a naked baby on their wall. That's just normal. You mean you don't have a framed photo of a naked baby in your house? That's just normal, right? Goypers, that's normal. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary here. And he has more pictures in that bathtub. Right, and this is presumably one of his many resorts and properties that he owned. Yep, keeps on going. Keeps on going. I mean, this is all the stuff. I mean, it's out in the open. I mean, they can delete it off the DOJ website, but that doesn't make this not exist. And ultimately, right, these victims deserve someone to know what they went through. You can't just bury this crap. You can't just pretend it never happened. That's a disgrace to these actual victims. And fuck, who knows what this is? I mean, you see a leg up in the very top. You see legs to the side. This is, whatever is happening here is multiple people. Yeah, and more of the selfies. More of them. Yep. Super normal. Super normal. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Yep, this is once again on his on one of his resorts. Inside his pride. And you can see some of the photo equipment off to the side. The umbrella. Yep, more of them. Yeah, again, I mean, tell me that this picture, tell me that, oh, it's just a late teenager. Right. Okay, goipers. Okay, goipers. And again, yeah, this is out of a Russian magazine. It looks like there's Cyrillic text. It's really blurry, but this looks like a photocopy of something out of a Russian magazine. Yeah, again, you know, Epstein he's an old guy. He was probably the one photographing them. Yep, keeps on going. And fuck, who knows what this is? God, it's because all we can see are the chickens. What the hell is censored out? What did the DOJ think was so bad in this image that censored out? I don't even want to know. Fuck. More pictures from the Epstein bathtub. And God, what is happening here? What even is this? And this one's super blurry, but I mean, you can tell that this is not, you know, anyone even in puberty range. And fuck, who knows what this one is? Whole thing is blacked out. We don't know. Again, we have no idea. Some of these are completely blacked out. We have no idea what the picture is. Yep, another one. Epstein's he's real proud. Real proud Epstein. Little Star of David there. Very telling. Very telling. Yeah. Fucking tell me. Tell fucking me that this is a woman, oh, she's just 17. She's 17, goy. Yeah. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. Yeah. This is a 17-year-old? Oh, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were getting into. A 17-year-old, they can decide on their own. Yeah. Fucking right. I mean, this is literally, we're probably talking like 9 years old. 9 fucking years old. Look at that. Jerusalem Post. And Science Daily. Trust the science. Yeah, who knows? I can't even make out what's happening here. One of his flights. Yeah. Who knows what this is? Fuck. Could be anything. Here's another one with his little girl in the bathtub, because that's what Epstein likes to do, because he's a piece of shit fucker. I mean, goddamn, look at how small these hands are. Yeah, and he's with cream on them. Yep, Epstein, real stand-up guy. This is Nick's hero. This is Nick's hero. Look at him. He's so proud. Look, he's so proud. This little slimy gay fuck. Look at him. He's so proud. Epstein's his hero. This guy's gonna be kissing the Wailing Wall in a few years. Guaranteed. Yep, cream on their hand. Yep, here's one of his little chats talking about his models. Hello, Jeffrey. Are you free to chat with Mexican future models? Let me know when you are free. I think she's what you deserve. She is very sweet, and Epstein replies, Great. Next steps? Yeah, and then you see Epstein in the top corner. Yeah. What even is this? Yep. Guarantee you Epstein's in here. I mean, I have to censor this. Can't even post the full thing. But it's on the Wayback Machine if you want to know the truth. Yeah. Looks like an old book. Probably a whole bunch of nude images. Probably stuff that Epstein photographed. I mean, how do we know? Yeah, I mean, these are his models. These are the people he trafficked. And God, who knows? Who knows what all this is? But that's it. These are the images. And they clearly, there's something here. I mean, they censored all this out. So there's something, right? I mean, but these are so damning in every way. I mean, fuck. I mean, how? Well, I mean, what do you say about all this? What do you even say? I mean, for fuck's sake. But, yep. Look at him. He's so smug with his Epstein sweater. Look at him. Guaranteed. He's going to be at the Wailing Wall. But, check this article out. FBI concluded Jeffrey Epstein wasn't running a sex trafficking ring for powerful men. Files show. Oh yeah, that's what the files show, all right. Proof. Look, David and Larry Neumeister. Neumeister said it, so he's not running a sex trafficking ring. He had nothing to do with sex trafficking. David and Larry Neumeister, he said it himself right there. But thank you, ABC News. Now, a lot of people think that the point of propaganda is to convince people that lies are true. Right? Because that's, a lot of people have read 1984 and other literature, but in reality, that's not what propaganda, that's not the point, right? And if you look back to Russia, Soviet Russia, and even Russia, in the modern day, the point of the propaganda, they know that the populace doesn't believe in the propaganda that the state media is pushing out. They know that. They know that the populace doesn't believe it. And you might not understand, but that's actually the point. The whole point is that the populace doesn't believe it. The reason this propaganda exists is they're taking these feces, this steaming pile of horse shit, and they're shoving it in our faces. And they're saying, look at this, goy cattle. Look at this, you fucking goy sheep. We just took this steaming pile of shit, we're rubbing it in your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. You won't do shit because you're a fucking goy cattle. That's what they're saying with this. And that's how the propaganda works. They know nobody believes this shit. Nobody believes David and Larry Neumeister. But they take this steaming pile of shit, this obvious fucking falsehood and disgrace of fucking an article, and they're shoving this in our face, and they're saying, look, we took this steaming pile of shit, and what are you going to do about it? Epstein's out there with 11-year-olds. And the whole fucking elite is in on it. And there's nothing you can do about it. And that's the propaganda. The point of the propaganda is to mind break us and destroy our morale. That's the point of it. Because anyone looking at this, I mean, fuck. If there's any black pill, it's this. But hey, I guarantee you the human spirit is strong. And these guys like David and Larry Neumeister, guaranteed they're going to get what's coming to them. Guaranteed. And you've seen plenty, and it's not just this, but there was another article, and they said, oh, Epstein has nothing to do with Mossad. Nothing to do with Mossad. Yeah, well, let's look at this. Epstein says, you should make clear that I don't work for Mossad. Smiley face. Former Israeli PM Barak says, you or I? Epstein replies, that I don't. Smiley face. Well, debunked. All those articles that said it's just Epstein had nothing to do with Mossad. He wasn't connected to Mossad at all. Debunked. He said it right here. He said, I don't work for Mossad. Smiley face. 2, the Israeli Prime Minister Barak. But, yeah, there we go. And you're gonna keep seeing bullshit and propaganda. That's obvious lies, and everyone knows it's lies. And they're just going to shove it in our face. You're going to see more of that. And I mean, this PDF, it was real gross. Right? I didn't even want to talk about it. But again, these people, they deserve, the truth deserves to be known. And all these women and little girls that had their lives ruined at the age of 9, and probably even younger for a lot of them. I mean, this is just a couple images in a PDF, right? But they need their story told. Someone has to tell the truth. Someone has to say it. And who's going to say it if we just sweep it under the rug? Who's going to challenge it? No one. So yeah, it's gross. The files are disgusting. This is fucking gross. But someone needs to tell the truth. Someone needs to say it. Someone needs to bring this into the public sphere. And that's the only way we're ever going to have justice. But there you go. The Epstein files, everyone. And there's more to come out. They're going to post more. And you're going to hear more from these disgusting fucking goipers and Nick Fuentes dick suckers. I even saw one claim today. Oh, that photo of the little girl in the bathtub, Epstein is actually helping her bathe. She's so young that she doesn't know how to bathe correctly, and Epstein is just he's such a nice guy that he's helping her bathe. It's completely platonic, goy. And that's what these goipers are actually saying. These pathetic fucking slimy pigs. That's what they're saying. That's what they literally expect people to buy. And some of them probably really do believe it because they're so deep down in that mega Trump dick sucking Q-tard fake reality that they construed in their little minds, in their pea-brained fucking bird brain mind, that they can't fathom anything else except their schizo nonsense. And so they just anything that's to the contrary, anything that runs afoul of their god Trump, it's just a lie. It's just a libtard lie. Nice try, libtards. That's what they'll say. And on some level, there's some people who I think they know that the whole Q-tard crap was a lie, that they were duped by Trump again, which I don't know how you fall for his lies the second time. I mean, the first time, the signs were there, but a lot of us were young and kind of stupid at the time, so we really believed that Trump was going to fix things. There's a lot of people that believed it, and to a certain extent, I believed it myself, that Trump was going to fix things. But then, a month after he's inaugurated, he's, already breaking all his campaign promises. And anyone who believed Trump on the second time, on his second term, you're just a goddamn fucking fool. Or you've construed in your mind this image of Trump and he's the savior. He's like that superhero in the Ben Garrison comic. And they're so embarrassed by this nonsense, that by the true reality, that they can't even admit to it. And so they're even after all this comes out, there's still going to be people dick sucking Trump and saying it's all a hoax and Trump has nothing to do with it. And he's a good goy, and they were only 17. That's what we're going to keep hearing. From retards, from megatards. But that's it. That's all I have for this week.